go. Alright, keeping it real over here with the Wizard, Kendall, Joe, Nathan. And we about to start the conversation off with, what do y'all feel about this bat suit?
So funny. I got her looking at it right now.
You gotta look at the bat suit. So I want to know, what do y'all feel about this bat suit? What do you feel about?
What do you think of the bat suit, Kendall?
Kendall, yeah.
This shit's stupid.
Since you're looking at it right now.
It's stupid.
This is a lot.
I like it.
I mean,
It's a lot to like for y'all.
Yeah, I feel it. You know, it could have been worse. Somebody was trying to tell me it's gonna bomb because it had too many villains.
His jawline looks so weird though with the it's the mask that look weird to me. The actual suit is fine.
I want to see it in motion. I want to see it in motion. I want to see it
Maybe
in motion. Stop
like
hating.
What's these little things on his arms?
I guess it's armor. You know, Batman.
No, these little poisonous little darts he gets.
I don't know.
They remind me from a movie.
It's a poisonous dart on the picture.
Yeah, look. He got like some
There's a lot going on this.
on his forearms, you see, it looks like he's about to throw those. Kind of like a racket dynamite.
I'm like, you can't say this Batman ain't got no head. Fuck super power.
Oh, I like his bat motorcycle. I like his bat motorcycle.
Yeah.
Is this shaped like a bat?
Like a Harley.
That's okay.
That's funny.
That suit is like that.
He got a good jawline though for Batman. You gotta say.
I want to
That's
see
a good
the
Batman
I want to see
jawline.
the cape now. So how the cape gonna cover all that?
They just got a is his hair dark in the movie?
It gotta be dark.
Probably.
I wish I would see a blonde Batman.
Dark.
That's like having
those are
That's
darks.
like having a black. Oh, you said
Those
dark.
are like little darks.
I thought you said see dark. I was about to say I wish I would see a black Batman. That's like saying if
No, I did say I was talking about the little darts on his arm. I thought there's like little poisonous things.
something going on.
There's a lot going on that suit. He ready.
He Batman.
I think that's gonna be just for a certain scene.
Yeah, that might just be his.
I don't think he's gonna walk around like that because he'll have to be, filled in so you can't see that shit.
Okay.
And for all we know, that shit probably ain't dark. That's probably he pushed the button and it flip off and turn into a parachute. And he ain't,
no.
I'm saying, you know, Bat. You know,
That could just be
Batman
one
is-
of the mini suits. Batman do got a lot of costumes.
and a lot of shit on his shit.
So we shall all make a plan to go see this movie
I might.
and then rate it.
I might.
I'm definitely
So-
going to see this.
Who is your
might.
favorite
Okay.
Batman?
Who is my favorite Batman? Michael Keaton.
As I and him.
What was that? I or him? Is I or
Well,
him?
shoot,
Me
I
and Joe
don't
Mason.
want to pick somebody else if y'all both going with Michael Keaton just to be different.
What's your-
Because I was going to pick Michael Keaton anyway.
No, but at the same time, I do still super appreciate Adam West.
I do too.
But I like Michael Keaton.
The Adam West Batman
that's
is
just-
hilarious.
it's
To
just
me, I like
ridiculous.
Michael Keaton. The reason I
Watching him in the club, he just like
the reason I
prancing
give him
through, like,
100% is he really, to me, portrayed Bruce and Batman perfectly. Like, he played a crazy guy
Nah.
who happened to dress up at night and go beat up people together.
Y'all about to disagree with me.
What?
Y'all know who looked the most like Batman to me?
George
Ben
Clooney?
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. The man's face was born to be Batman or Superman or something.
I thought he should have been Aquaman. I just think just give him a blonde hair, he would have
Not George Clooney, man.
No, not George
That was
Clooney.
Batman and
Ben
Robin.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck is who I said.
Ben
was-
Affleck.
No, I'm just saying.
Ben
George
Affleck.
Clooney was a strong. but
George
he
Clooney,
played
in
so
theory,
jokey.
could have been the best Batman. Could have been good, but that movie was terrible with the Batman and Robin, and the suit had bat nipples.
I
Yeah.
think he was really.
This-
I
what's up with
think
the bad
on that one. They
Arnold
was-
Schwarzenegger was Iceman, and he
I
kept
think they was
talking in
really
ice puns.
they was really channeling the Adam West vibe with that movie.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like he was doing. People didn't appreciate it. So,
I appreciate it.
shame on you.
I'm sorry.
Shame on you. I put Batman and Robin up
Ew.
there with National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. It's up on the same
No,
list.
do not.
In my book, they're on
Sorry.
the same tier with each
Sorry.
other. They're on the same tier.
We're gonna
If you
agree,
love
disagree.
Las Vegas, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. Who laughed at that? It's on the same tier as Batman and Robin with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Always every other second. Chill.
Oh, you mean as
Let's
a comedy?
go to the store. Chill.
As a
Let's
quote-unquote
walk down the-
comedy?
Not comedy. Tier. Good tier.
Even
movie.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Like one of those
agree.
so bad.
If it had
it's
been
awful
done
good.
by
No,
a different
it's
director,
good. It's so
like
good. It's
had it
bad.
been done by the director that did the first ones, wasn't that Tim Burton?
Yeah, that was Tim Burton.
That
That's the one with
Arnold
Michael Keaton.
Schwarzenegger and even with his
They
bad
were supposed to
accent
be done by Tim
and
Burton in the
Ivy,
beginning.
they would have been all right. I don't know about George Clooney.
Kilmer, to me, played a good Bruce Wayne. He was just a horrible Batman.
Horrible Batman.
And to me, Clooney played a good Bruce.
I forgot about him.
A good Batman. No, he played no. It was the other way around.
He had the face, so he
I
was
think
good with
Clooney
suits.
played the better Batman with a horrible Bruce Wayne.
Everybody like Christian Bale.
Christian did it all around perfect too. I love his performance. So I'm just saying I like Michael Keaton because Michael Keaton came onto the scene as a jokester at the time. Remember, they said a lot of people didn't fuck with him like that. They didn't feel it when they said it out loud because he had just did Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
It was like he was just making people laugh. But he pulled it off. That's why I say he played the crazy man perfectly because you got to remember at the end of the day,
Michael Keaton. Yeah, you're right.
Bruce Wayne is special needs. He just rich with it.
Yeah, especially in the second movie.
Yeah.
But he was doing crazy in the first movie. You remember the first movie? Like when he came out, he was like, yeah, but you know what? And blah, blah, blah. And he did put the thing under him and he was like, yeah, you want to get nuts? Come on, let's make this nuts. Let's go. And he just came out and like, and Joker looked at him like, this nigga went crazy. But it was like doing crazy shit. Oh, what else he did crazy? He fucked the bitch, and then she woke up, and this nigga on the other side room hanging upside down.
Yeah. He's just hanging upside down. He's not even like shit. He's not even like doing pull-ups or nothing. He's just hanging there like.
This is before
she. He a bat.
This is before she knew he was Batman.
He think he a bat.
It probably made sense in a couple of weeks when Alfred walked her to the Batcave. This is why he did that.
But Tim Burton thought that shot was so good. Tim Burton was like, yes, the layers.
So, what would you do as a woman?
Leave.
That's not what she did.
I wouldn't explain myself.
This was before.
You been crazy, so I'm gone.
This was before she even thought that he was Batman. So this is
his Batman was way more psychological than like George Clooney and Ben Affleck Batman. He's just whiny. He's just always whining about everything, and he sucked. In Justice League, he was getting beat up by. At one point, he was getting beat up, and everybody had to help him, and he just looked so pathetic. And I'm just like, "Dang, Batman, what's happening?"
But listen,
I'm not even talking about it. The Batman versus Superman, just in the Justice League movie.
Low key, that's what Batman do all the time anyway. I like how they kept up with that because I like how Batman would. Because everything, if you read Justice League or if you see the Justice League movies, Batman's whole thing was when big niggas come out, he always just. Before you know it, he gone and throw about 15 bombs, and he done kept doing it. He done did it 27 times, and he done got in his head the routine once he saw the nigga. So he already prepared for it. And Batman love keeps like that. And I like that about the movie. They didn't shy with it. And to me, it was so funny because he was just on the side of nowhere. You see Batman with a pistol, like, damn, Batman desperate. Everybody else is fighting, he can't stay on the side. He's so desperate.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god.
He just there. He don't know what to shoot at, but he was just instantly, as soon as that shit came out.
He's so outclassed right now.
He was just swinging away. And I love that about him, and they kept that up. Because that's what he'd do. He'd just get the one, throw a couple of bombs, and he find Clark.
See, that's why, Batman used to be my favorite superhero, but I think I like Spider-Man better.
Listen,
he's just more about Spider-Man. Batman is just. Now that I think about it,
Batman
is just a weird dude.
That's what we have in common.
What problems?
That's what we have in common.
He's just a weird man.
My
with
favorite
problems.
superhero of all time is Batman, but my favorite Marvel superhero is Spider-Man. But my favorite X-Man is.
Or I don't know. You know what?
My favorite X-Man is Nightcrawler.
See, I like the X-Men more than I like the Avengers. Like, I like the X-Men, even though the movies are not nearly as good. I wish they were as good as the Marvel Avengers movies.
I'm really feeling the
but they all kind of terrible.
I want to see my girl Magic. I want to see.
But
that Magic.
That Phoenix movie. Did you see that? Did you see the Phoenix one? The last one. What's her name from? Bombed. What's her name from Game of Thrones?
Listen. First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, and this is crazy how that Phoenix movie came across my life. Mm-hmm. Once they did the recon and they started bringing in people, I didn't really feel Sansa. That's the one he's talking about.
Yeah, that would be Apocalypse. That's the Apocalypse when they did
because
Days of Future Past is when they first retconned it and decided to. This is a different timeline.
Yeah.
And that's when they
went with the new people. With the new people, right? This is Professor X with a new crew and this is when he about to meet Jean and all this shit. So
I actually liked Days of Future Past. I thought that was good.
But listen, what made me I didn't feel Sansa because I don't think Sansa's a good actress. Plus, I don't like her Sansa, so she really fucked me up with her head as Sansa. That's in another movie.
Her performance is very Sansa-like.
No, I see her in another movie. Yeah, I see her in another movie in which it was a good ass movie. It was my girl. My girl was in Jessica Alba. Samuel L. Jackson was in it. And Samuel L. Jackson was part of this squad with the government in which he trained teenage girls how to fight. He had a whole squad. And Jessica Alba used to be in the squad back in the day, but now she became a terrorist.
He sounded like he still Nick Fury.
And the girl, one of his girls, like, I don't like training like this. She wanted to go to high school, so he had to watch her. And while she in high school, she doing her thing, but she ended up running into Jessica Alba character. She trying to kill her or some shit. So they started to get the fighting and shit. Sansa was a bitch who was in the girls' class, but she low-key worked for Jessica Alba's character. And I seen her in that shit, and she was just so dry, and yes, and when we go out there and practice again, I'll be sure to beat you. And it's like, man, girl,
That's
that's
her first job.
yeah, that's what I said. I stuck in my head. But to say that she can't act, and then as Jean, she couldn't act, and I didn't like how they did her, so it's not her fault, it's the directors. Because I didn't like how they played it off that the Phoenix power is not like an entity. That's her next evolution. Like she was like going so hard that the Phoenix came out. That's not how she got the power.
Yeah.
But when Phoenix came out, that's when I started liking her as an actress. I like that. I'm one of the few people who actually said I like the Phoenix movie.
Really? I thought it was very
That's what I said, it's a real
underwhelming.
twist
I
that
thought
came
it was
in my
so underwhelming. I was so let down. I was like, dang.
I like certain scenes. Like I like the scene when she was going against Quicksilver. I love that scene.
Yeah, that scene is good, but you
See,
can
I'm not
see,
type of cat. I'm not
you can
that person.
see those Quicksilver type scenes in other X-Men movies that are better.
No, but that little part to me, I like.
I don't know.
To me, I thought so I like, but I like how they do Jean. Like I like remember the first.
They did that in the Sonic movie, by the way. They did the Quicksilver thing. It's not as good as Quicksilver, but they did. It's all right.
Well,
The whole stop time. I played plenty of Sonic games. He was never that fast. He was never fast enough to stop time and start messing with stuff.
yeah, he only went supersonic.
No.
He just ran. In Sonic 1, he barely could run.
But no. Well, if they go into the time shit, that's when they talking about Sonic CD, and they do that. You do get to freeze time, not on that level because it wasn't 3D.
That's different.
But that was.
They going for the Quicksilver effect where he moving so quickly that everything else is in slow motion and he just move this here, do this.
That's how they make it seem
around.
like that's how they supposed to. As far as speed, how Sega always presented.
I mean, it's fine.
So I'm not surprised they did that.
Oh, they changed his origin story too.
What was his? What you mean? How they change? How did they change?
I mean, I don't. I don't know if you want spoilers.
I don't care. I'm type.
I'm talking about on this. I don't know if you want spoilers.
Yeah,
I don't care. It's already out. Everybody.
Well, you know, alien because he's from a different planet, but it's like some owl is his teacher, some weird owl I ain't never seen.
Okay.
Oh god.
But other than that, it's pretty much so he ended up on Earth and he gotta hide.
So they added a
Like the
character.
Smurfs.
Because they did that.
More
before.
like Hop.
This ain't the first. This ain't the first.
James
time.
Marsden is his buddy, so it feel like Hop.
This ain't the first time he did that. Because I remember for a second they experimented with the idea and they didn't go nowhere with it. I in my head it's still canon. But they experimented with the idea in which he had a brother and sister and their mama left them behind. They always like in a band. Each band power gave them powers, but they all could run fast. He had a green little brother and he had like a pink little sister, and they were making that face. It came on Channel 20. It wasn't even like no low key shit.
Wait, what you talking about?
Show?
Sonic.
When?
Urkel did the voice?
That's not the Sonic you talking about.
No,
he talking about a different Sonic.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure. He probably did.
That's that one Sonic show.
Yeah, I know the little.
The one
Light
with
did-
the one that
Sonic
barely
was-
had any animation. It looks.
No, animation.
The one you talking about, I think, is the one that came on after that actually was animated better.
Yeah.
They was like on their planet and they had
different planet. They had powers. And they was in the band. Like Sonic played the guitar.
Yeah, I know what you're
Had
talking
a gun and
about.
shit.
That's a different one. Yeah.
And he had a brother and sister. I'm saying they experimented with adding characters. So I'm not surprised that they added a
I
character.
think they did that in the comic book too, because they do a lot of crazy stuff in the comic
Oh,
books.
that shit. Yeah, I done read some Sonic comics back in the day. I done wrote Sonic comics. I used to pass them out in school. Yeah, I used to love Sonic, but they wasn't canon to me, right? But still, I was into the comics back in the day.
Hey, read my Sonic fanfic.
That's what it was. This is before the internet. This is what it was. It was me and my friend. We had the class to ourselves. So it was about 8 or 9 of us. We used to draw comic strips. We used to go upstairs. His mama worked in the office. Have her steal like half a pack of typing paper. We'd split them up in our book bag. And all through class, we sketching out dudes and taking the book and making line, making the frames and pass them out. And everybody, what's going on? You know, it was our thing. And now you do it with the internet. This was before the internet. So we had like a little audience of 6. Well, a semester too.
Yeah.
We ran the airwaves.
You can't do that now with the internet.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about that.
But now it's just too much. It's just
the competition.
trying to compete on the internet with all the people that's on the internet doing the same thing you trying to do. It's a lot of people.
No, but what I believe is, on that note, is if you come out and do your own thing, I think it becomes inevitable. I think the secret to it is you get in your own lane. Basically, what I'm trying to say. So instead of like putting yourself on I want to be on the billboard. You know, automatically on the billboard, you're competing with 100 niggas, but at the same time, there's thousands of niggas competing with these 100 niggas. You know what I'm saying? You're amongst that 1,000, opposed to saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. it's gonna stand outside. I'm just gonna set my own time, like book my own show, make my own